Today's video, I want to share with you guys my overall experience of using Duolingo to learn Spanish for 30 days. If any of you who don't know what Duolingo is, it's basically an app that allows you to learn multiple different languages completely for free. As you can see here, there are so many different languages that you can choose. I guess if you're really into learning languages, you can actually learn all of them here one by one. But for me, and for most of the people out there, I believe we are not trying to be very impressive multilinguals, right? So I just picked one, which is Spanish, and give it a try. So in this video, I just want to share my experience of using this app from a complete beginner perspective. So here's what I learned. This is my Duolingo app, and you can see from here, I have completed the section 1, and I'm now doing the unit 1 of section 2. You can also see on the upper part that I have my 37-day streak, so you know that I'm not lying, and I really use it for a month. So now let's see what I have actually learned. It said I reached a very early A1 level of CEFR. Not sure what that is, but I believe it's the most basic level. I have learned some basic vocabulary such as gracias for thank you and adios for goodbye. I also got to know some grammar rules such as the difference between masculine and feminine noun and putting adjective after a noun, which is kind of interesting to me because it's completely different to English. Up to this point, most of the content is actually pretty easy to understand as they are all the most basic stuff, right? But I found something quite challenging to me personally, which is pronouncing the word with multiple vowels linking together. One typical example is the word aeropuerto, which means airport. I cannot pronounce the middle sound properly. So sometimes it just makes me feel so dumb because I have to constantly repeat the same sound to myself, just like puerto, aeropuerto. You know, it's so dumb, but I still could not pronounce it perfectly. But I guess it's just a normal part of learning new things, and hopefully one day I can pronounce it correctly. Now I want to share a bit of how I feel about the app itself. Honestly, the design is better than I expected. It had a simple structure to follow, just like you are playing a game. You can see it's like passing each level one by one. And there are also some animation to make the whole thing less boring. It is also quite comprehensive because it includes all reading, writing, listening, and speaking tasks. When you're not available to speak, you can always choose the option of doing the speaking task later, which I think is good because sometimes you cannot speak in public, right? Even with just a month, I do learn something useful like quiero una hamburguesa de carne, por favor. So I guess I can perhaps order in a restaurant. And the best part is, each exercise just takes a few minutes to do. Basically, I just only have to spend 10 to 15 minutes a day for all the learning. I can easily do it when I am taking a train or the bus, so it makes me very easy to stay consistent. But there's one thing that I want to address. Duolingo does offer a paid version with more features available. Personally, I didn't pay for it, but it gave me a 2-week free trial. And honestly, I think it doesn't worth the money if I have to pay for it. But my opinion cannot represent everyone, so you can always try it out yourself if you're interested. Overall, I'm satisfied with the experience of using Duolingo to learn Spanish as a complete beginner. If you're interested in learning a new language, I do recommend trying out Duolingo as it's completely free and very easy to use. I hope this video is helpful to you. I'm Freeman, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.